tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got P, and it's Swift in at the 2 guard. And for Boston, this game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Thorpe. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Muhammad. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dallas shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Valencia at the line for 2.
He doesn't get the second one. And here's Boston.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Here's P, covered by Thorpe. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Cox, count it from 12. Here's Thorpe. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Muhammad inside, defended by Scott. Muhammad against Scott. Basket good. Muhammad's got 6 points.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Swift. Pass to Scott. And Muhammad sends it back. Cox, that's good on the jump shot.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
High post Young. Swift's there. And stolen by Scott. Here's Swift. Defended by Young. Scott kicks to Watson. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Muhammad. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Swift. Down low, here's Scott. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Scott against Thorpe. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Young with the steal. Pass to Muhammad. Young outside. Passes it to Muhammad. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's P. To the wing on the left. Here's Swift. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Thorpe, the pass to Muhammad. There's the killer two-handed slam.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
Dallas trails by 4. Here's Valencia. Sweet little floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
It's good. Muhammad's got 16 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
To the middle, here's Scott, and Muhammad sends it back. Here's Thorpe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And the basket by Muhammad.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Watson. He's guarded closer. Inside. Here's Muhammad. Makes it off the glass. Muhammad's got 20 points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Dallas calls timeout. And of course, Clark, we got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions, saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. The pass to Webster. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Here's Barry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Right wing. Maury. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oakley kicks to Barkley. Here's Hudson. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Boston leading by 6. Here's Z. No good from outside. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Oakley misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Maury, offensive rebound. Hobbs, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Muhammad, he's checked in for Boston. The chosen one comes in for Barry. Jefferson's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Jefferson. He coins his last outing. Oakley kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Barkley. From downtown, Jefferson's shot is off. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter.
Dallas foul. Barker. First personal foul, second team foul.
For Boston, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 1:15 left to play in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Fires the three. Shot's good by Oakley.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's the chosen one. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Jefferson. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. To the paint. Here's Barkley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Boston leading by 7. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Pearson passes to Muhammad. And he uses the glass on the layup. Muhammad's got 24 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Lee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting
For Dallas, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for 6. That free throw from Lee is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
with the score.
Boston on top, leading by 7.
20.
Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's yours, Boston.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Lee, and it's Watson in at the 4-man position. Shot clock at 5. Swift, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Watson surveying the D. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Thorpe, the pass to Muhammad, uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Watson, and he gets the bucket. Watson's got 5 points so far. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Dallas calls timeout. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's yours.
Z's checked in for Boston. Dallas also making some changes. Hudson's checked in for Lee, and T subbed in for Carter. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Cox. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Hudson. Beyond the arc. Muhammad pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Young with the steal. He dishes it to Muhammad. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now, and the layup's good off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes to Hudson. Shoots over Muhammad. No good from Hudson. Boston leading by 15. Muhammad inside. Swifts there. And the basket by Muhammad.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Wide open shot is on the money.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Ford, the pass to Muhammad. And he goes in for the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Hudson kicks to Webster. Misses the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Muhammad. And it's good for 2. Muhammad's got 38 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Knocked loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Muhammad. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Muhammad's got 40 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Buries it down low. Muhammad's got 42 in the game.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And the pass to Parker. Back to Jefferson. Pass to Parker. Over Barry. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Boston. They're on a 20-4 run right now. He feeds it to Muhammad. And stolen by Scott. Fast break, Dallas. And Muhammad sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in
2 minutes
total
remaining in the first
control.
half. 2 minutes.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Right, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now, here is Barkley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The kick out to Scott. Barkley outside. 5 to shoot. Jefferson with the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Both teams deciding to change it up.
On the court.
.105 left in the first half. Here's Muhammad. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Foul.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oakley inside, and Muhammad sends it back. Bury the pass to Muhammad. And yep, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, it's hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, makes it all the more difficult.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Carter, he's checked in for Dallas. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Goes to Dallas.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
58.
And so it's Boston.
24.
With
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Looking at Boston, Kenny, what was your impression?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle. Win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's P. Pass to Cox. Here's Scott, and Muhammad sends it back. And for Dallas, we've got P, and it's Watson in at the 4 slot. Yep, that one goes. Young's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Thorpe following the score by Dallas. Here's Muhammad. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Out to the wing. Passes it to Pete. Dishes it to Scott. Watson for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Muhammad. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Thorpe kicks to Muhammad. Shoots over Scott. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Boston, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
Dallas making a switch here. Barkley's checked in. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Muhammad inside. He's covered by Watson. And the basket by Muhammad.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Boston. Offensive rebound. Here's Swift, defended by Young, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Dallas, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Z's checked in for Muhammad. Here's Thorpe. Maury. Kept alive. It's Young on the wing. No good on the 3. For Dallas, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Now the pass to Cox. Here's Swift, defended by Young. Down low, here's Barker. And he makes that one.
Barker. Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Here's Thorpe. From deep. It's hauled in by Watson. Here's Swift, defended by Young. Swift inside. Fades back. Barkley, no luck.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Thorpe. Maury sinks the three-pointer.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Watson. It's tipped. Here's Barker. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here's Thorpe. Maury. No good on the triple. Dallas shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. He gets that one.
Barker.
He's got 6.
Goes to
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Off target with his 3.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Passes it to Barker. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
For Boston, they've gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Thorpe. Maury, he's covered by Watson. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Boston, no good that time either.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Swift. Pass to Watson from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Thorpe. And the pass to Barker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Watson. Defense is right there. Puts it up. And the shot is long. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead
Boston
and
foul.
maintaining that intensity level.
Third personal foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
The chosen one, he's checked in for Young. 1:43 left to play in the third. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. 1:41 left in the third. Webster dishes to Lee. Now here's Webster, covered by Thorpe. Lee passes to Jefferson. A chosen one with the rebound. Boston shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Out to the right wing. They could use a bucket. The shot's good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Dallas shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Now here's Webster. Not a lot of room. And good that time.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's the chosen one. Maury gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 6.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Webster, covered by Thorpe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Dallas, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Webster at the line for 2.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the right side, 6 to shoot. He was all alone on that one.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
To the middle, here's Hudson, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Lee.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And so it's Boston going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And it's been their rugged. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Z, the chosen one out there with Thorpe. Then there's Muhammad. That's the Boston 5. And he dunks it down.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Dallas. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Rebound, Boston. Here's the chosen one. To the paint. From inside. Muhammad, no good. Dallas shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And there it is for them.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also done a great job playing through the post in this one. If the defense is giving you those looks down low, take advantage.
Thorpe against Lee. It's tipped. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Jefferson. Outside Carter. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Pass to Carter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's blocked. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Here's Muhammad, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Outside Jefferson. Carter for 3. That shot missing, and it's Boston the other way. Now Muhammad. And he slams wins it one-handed.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Valencia. Who's back up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Barry. Got a piece of it. Here's Muhammad. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jefferson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the players, Clark.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Traps in the tray. Carter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Blunt drops in the layup for 2.
Assistant, number 11.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Dallas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Parker taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Muhammad against Hudson, and another one falls.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. That free throw good from Oakley. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Pass to Parker. Now, here is Oakley. He's covered closely. Rebound, Boston.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Muhammad. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Pass to the chosen one. Off target from outside.
Yeah,
Boston
that's a
foul.
bad move there.
Foul.
Stops the clock
Second
and puts the
personal
other
foul.
side on the
15
line.
foul.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, you got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a
Two shots.
terrible foul.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Muhammad. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.